Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about installing operating systems, not Windows. We will install so many operating system on one machine, on Windows machine actually. So first, let's talk about why do you need another OS for hacking. So actually, we are talking about hacking here. So you need another OS because Windows have less controls and the operating systems which we will use are from Linux distribution, and Linux have so many controls, right? So that's why we will use Linux distribution operating systems. And the operating systems which we can use for hacking are Kali Linux and ParrotOS or Backbox or any other Linux distribution, even Ubuntu. But why we use these operating systems is because the Kali Linux and ParrotOS and Backbox, all these operating systems come with default pen testing tools. Like you on Windows, you will have a video editor or a media player, but on Kali Linux you will have all these things, and after all these things you will have some pen testing tools like Wi-Fi Hacker, like I will show you all these tools. There are so many tools, so many, I mean more than 200 and 250 tools are there on Kali Linux, uh, and so many tools on ParrotOS also. So you need to install these hacking operating systems. All the certified security specialists and all the hackers use these operating systems to hack something, right? So to install another operating system on your host machine, either you can dual boot another operating system on the same operating system on your host machine, or you can use virtualization, like you can use softwares like VirtualBox, VMware or other softwares, or you can use docking. You can use Docker containers uh, to make a Docker container for Kali Linux, or but docking is another thing. It's docking and dual boot are big things, and I will talk about these things in another video. Right? Today we will talk about virtualization only. So virtualization is easy to do, and it's very user friendly. So let's get towards virtualization. So to do virtualization, you need to install VirtualBox and its extension pack, which is must, because extension pack I will show you. So you will just go to your browser, then uh, you will type here VirtualBox. So the default search engine is Bing here. Then you will go to the default website, and then you will click on the download section here, and then you have the mm, platforms. So you can click on Windows because right now you are on Windows. Then just click on it, and it will download this exe file here. But I have already downloaded it, and it's the same file from the same site, and I have downloaded it 15 minutes before starting this video, so that there is no such internet problem or slow speed. But I didn't get internet problem actually. So let's go to download section, and it looks like this, right? So this is it's an around 132 MB package. So just double click on it after downloading it on from their site. Just double click on from download section, just double click on this package, just install it. So when you will see this installation process, just click next, 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 next. Proceed with installation. Yes, install. Don't change any of the options, any of the default option. Just use all the default options that they have given to you. So I think it will take some time. So I will talk about hardware requirements. So the hardware requirements for VirtualBox are Windows, for Windows 10 we should have 8 GB RAM at least or more, right? The more you have, the better it will work, right? Because you are working with two machines at the same time on the same machine. So you will have a host machine, like if you're using Mac OS X or Windows, you will have that machine, and on the same machine you are using an operating system for hacking, right? Like Kali Linux or ParaTools. So that operating system will take more RAM, like 4 GB of RAM, and your host operating system is also taking RAM. So uh, uh, at least the sum of both operating systems, if you run both operating systems together, then they will take at least 7 GB of RAM. So at least you should have 8 gigabytes of RAM if you are on Windows 10. If you are on Windows 8 or 7, then 4 gigabytes of RAM will work, but it will lag. It will lag. So uh, I prefer that if you have more than 8 gigabytes of RAM, then it is better. But 8 gigabytes with 8 gigabytes of RAM, it will work, right? So now I think it's done. So just click on finish, and it will start. So let me show you how VirtualBox looks like. Open bro. So yeah, so that's how VirtualBox looks, and there is no machine already installed on it. So before installing any machine, we need to configure the network here so that you can get the host network you could get a connection from the host network to the virtualized machines, right? So for that you will configure the network. So just click on file and then go to preferences, and then go to this network tab, and you will see a NAT network section here like this on NAT network section. But if you didn't see it, then just click on this this add green button. If you click on it, then this will make another NAT network one section for you, and I will remove this, right? Because I already have it. I don't know what is happening. Okay, so it's lagging right now. So yeah, remove. So I already have that network. So if you don't see, I didn't see anything like this on your page, on your NAT network section, then just click on this green add button, and this will load a NAT network section for you, and click on this tick button. Okay, and that's all. Network section also set it up. Just click on OK, and your VirtualBox software is done, but you have no machines on it, right? And I will install all the machines like Kali Linux and ParaTools in another video, because I think it's right now 8 or 9 minutes. Otherwise, the video will become so much longer. Let me refresh. Okay, so then there is one more thing which you need to download. So after installing the VirtualBox, also install this VirtualBox extension pack. So there is no such platform thing here. You can, for all platforms, there is just one link. Click on it, and then you will download it from here. Click on save. I'm canceling it because I already downloaded it. So it will look like this, right? Like this. Just double click on it, and then I think I have already installed it, but I will reinstall it, and then just click on I agree. Yes. And that's all, installed successfully, right? So our VirtualBox is set up. Our VirtualBox setup is done. So now we have this is like a lab. So we will have all our machines here. Like we will have a Kali Linux. If you have a server which you want to hack, that server operating system you can add here. So all the hacking operating systems and servers will run here in VirtualBox. But because you are running another operating system on your host operating system, so you need more RAM for that, and that's why I was saying, like, if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM, sorry, 8 gigabytes of RAM, then it is more better to use VirtualBox. So thank you so much for watching the video. That's all for today.